Hey there. This video has been made for friends of my mum to help them understand autism and what's it like to have a child with autism. Since I'm the child of autism, I'm going to give my point of view of what it's like. Oh, and I'd like to give 2 points before I start giving out information. One, all my medical information has been well researched, and 2, I do not believe that autism is genetic, since I do not have any relations who seem to have autism. Right. First of all, I'd like to state that when it comes to autism, in the autism spectrum, which contains 5 different types, I have what is known as Asperger's syndrome, also known as little professor or geek syndrome. Behaviours, traits associated with this type of autism involves characteristics such as a lack of empathy, though I'm not completely psychopathic. I actually do have sympathy for people. I also have problems with my temper, which is a generally shown thing, and it may seem like I have anger issues. It's just something which comes with autism with a lot of people who have that condition. I'm also rather abrupt and rather tactless. Usually people with autism will have problems understanding the concept of, not saying things, or, being subtle about everything. I'm also rather clumsy, another common trait with people who have this type of autism. Another trait associated with autism is rather high intelligence, very creativeness, and being very focused in many of my interests. You'll often see these people being very focused, which causes them to be rather isolated towards people, and they'll shut people out, and this will appear to be very antisocial. When I was younger, I didn't even understand that I had autism and didn't even know what it was. All I remembered is, very young, I would go to doctors to be observed by them and be made to do certain things like walking across a line, and I'd also have other things like going to see doctors and having medical tests done, but that had to do with my epilepsy and dyspraxia, which is a whole nother kettle of fish. I didn't even realise that I had autism when I got to high school, and when I did, when they told me, and my mum actually discussed it and all this, I started to get the thing that I was a freak, mainly because of my brother's bad attitude towards it all. So I decided I didn't want to hear it, and I decided it wasn't true. So I'd rather distance myself from it, and because of that, I became rather volatile and very unsociable towards people about it. And if someone said, oh, there's something wrong, I'd completely deny it. And I should have accepted it, because if I did, because of my behaviour, it caused negativity in people, which caused them to bully me and treat me badly, which was not a good thing for me. And if I had, taken pride in my autism, I believe things would have been a lot different for me in high school. But after a while, I eventually accepted it, and I took it all in and tried to control my anger, and not, instead of reacting, I would just let it slide by and pretend nothing happened, even though I would make the occasional snide comment on Facebook saying this person is a dick and all this, which sort of helps with my anger issues. But now, because of it, understanding it more myself, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people with autism will understand about, I've become a more confident and strong person and embrace my autism, which is nothing to be ashamed of. So that was my video, and be proud of autism. I'd also like, if you have any questions about autism or my autism or any problems, please, all questions are welcomed, as long as this video is taken seriously by people.